I didn't switch the thing over. It's all right. We're just gonna start it up. I know the bitrate sucks. It's I'm not even supposed to be like cheating it, okay? I do it sometimes. It doesn't matter. Gonna go Mad Forest with Poe. We'll get this done. We will get this done, my friends. Hold on. We gotta do a little thing called Alt Enter, and then Alt Enter, and then Alt Enter again. Resume. Why isn't it showing up on... What the heck? Ah, that's why. Sorry, folks. That was close. Hey, I'm paying attention. Resume. I am paying attention. Look at me go. Look at me paying all that attention. I'm just gonna do a quickie because actually I got some randos in my YouTube. Like random people watching this. So that's good, man. Welcome. Honestly, I just never thought it would happen. Like usually it's like some people watch the story games occasionally. But people like seeing people play this game right now, so I'll do a little bit. Oh, I will never do thumbnails. Oh, you believe me that I will never waste my time doing a clickbaity thumbnail, nor will I ever do mid-roll ads. And if there's any way to cancel the front ads on YouTube, I'd cancel those. Nice. Nice, chilling. Hold on, I gotta respond to Cody. Just doing a quick what is vamp run. We'll call it a vamp run stream. Be around a bit. There we go. That's all you gotta do. Resume. Dude, like, isn't that how it works though? Like, I sent that message like, God, I was, oh shit, quicker than I thought. See, man, why can't I'm gonna do that again really quick. I was got too lost in the sauce. Since when did my garlic get weaker? Usually you just kill things with it, but then we got the soldiers out there. Anyhow, I sent that message to Cody. We're gonna go X. I sent that message to Cody like, I don't know, like an hour ago, and then of course the minute I fire up my stream, he's like, "What up, dog?" Which is cool. But at the same time, I'm gonna blame that first death on him, even though it wasn't his fault. You can still blame things on people. All right, we gotta get. We're gonna do this one quick. I'm gonna go mad XP, quick XP. We're gonna get the things I know work. Wait, this is the one reason you need knives, because they're fast. Like, they shoot out quickly. Very loud in my ears, though. I'm turning down a scotch because I'm yelling. So it's probably loud in your ears, too. Man, what is up, dude? I hate this. I hate Poe. Give Poe... Free Poe's health. It's such bullshit. He's not that great. Garlic sucks. It's like the worst item in the game. You took away his health because he starts with it. I don't get it. Hey, look at this. Hey, you guys want to come at me now? Come at me now! I'll burn y'all. Yeah, let's just make it funny. We shall make it funny. For some reason I can't beat these boys. I should have done a hyper mode run. It's all right. We'll just drink beer. There we go. All right, give me the bats. Nice. Ah! You know what? Woo! All right, you know what? We'll do a hyper mode run. It's actually easier. Anyone who thinks it's not, they're insane. Hyper mode is way easier. Look at this. Because the time counts down the same. We're just gonna go anything. I'm gonna go top on anything. We'll freeze things. It'll be great. See how easy this is? Good knives. Yeah. The game, when it's slow mode, you just get impatient. I don't know why that bat had a shadow bat in front of it. Doesn't matter. So anyways, if you watch me, if you want me to throw up more YouTubes, and I'm not even gonna say like, oh, give me likes on certain things and not others. I'm just gonna say, like, just put a comment. It could be bad. You're like, man, you really suck at this game. You died twice, and I think your voice is annoying. Just give me a comment. And I'll keep doing it. Otherwise, I have no reason to. Because I'm mostly a Twitch guy. So. But, you know, I understand the necessity of YouTube. Because then you could use it the way mainly people watch it. But, like I said, I'm never going to do freaking thumbnails. And do like some text that says, you wouldn't believe what I did. You wouldn't believe this vampire run had sex with me. And then you're like, what? And then show a picture of a naked lady. And then you're like, oh, I want to check it out. And then it's just me doing this. I'm like, man, that shit needs to go away. You know what's funny is like, that was the evolution of ads back on TV when we hated ads. We hated advertising. Still do. But now that like everyone's got a television channel, they like just they're like, oh, this is what I gotta do to make it. And it's funny because by the time they're doing that stuff, they already have enough revenue. Like Linus doesn't need to do sponsors. He doesn't need to do that. You know? Maybe he does. I don't know. He might need to do that. I didn't think about it. But I don't know. I like the idea of it being like PBS, but I guess that, you know what? Now that I think about it, the business model for PBS doesn't really work, does it? They're always begging for money. Goddamn paupers over there. So much more fun. Dude, we're going wild with it. We are going wild. A couple of wild animals. Ooh, delicious food. Never thought that was gonna happen, huh? I wish this guy would die. Oh, come on. Why are you so strong, Betty? Because he's Batman. The one thing I like about this game is you can play it with a controller. And it works for me. You can play mini games with a controller, but if anyone ever asks me to play an FPS with a controller, I'm like, alright. I'm bad enough at these things with mouse and keyboard. Oh, and by the way, in the news feed, people are complaining about the cross-platform play with Halo Infinite and the versus whatever mode. It's like, you don't play Halo to do versus, you do Halo for the story. That's just gonna be a shot in the arm. You're gonna jump back into COD. Mainly because they do it all the time. I don't play COD. I would play Battlefield 2042 if I could get more friends into it with me. But it's like, Dude, you can't release a game once every 10 years and expect to compete with them. And then when I saw it made me so mad when I saw, like, when they released the level, like, that everyone plays for some reason. And I was like, I was expecting something groundbreaking, and they're like, they made it look like fucking Valorant. And I'm like, alright, dude. So what we need to do is extinguish the hopes of all these freaking, like, gamer nerds or these esports nerds who just want, they basically just want to play a versus mode in that freaking, what's it called? Oni or OC? You know, that just mouse dexterity game. I just want to play that. That's why I like the Battlefield series. It's like wild, man. It doesn't even matter if it's bugged. The bugs are half the charm. It'll never be an esport, but it'll be fun. More fun than me watching some guy who can move his mouse around really good. I'll actually feel like he's actually doing something besides like aiming a mouse. God, I pissed off this guy, you know, so bad. I called Valorant, like, it was like, dude, I can't believe they made that game. It's like CSGO. It looks like CSGO. He's like, no, the graphics are way better. And I'm like, really? Are you sure? Like, yeah, you can tell it's modernized. I'm like, oh, it's just stylized. So stylized graphics from now equal CSGO circa 2012 or whatever, whenever it came out. He got very mad at me for saying that. He's like, dude, that's triggering me. Just go. Well, obviously you gotta be triggered because you're playing Valorant. It's like an auto trigger for most people. It's by Riot. How is a Riot game not gonna trigger you when you play it? They are designed. They're trigger happy games. They should just change their name to Trigger Happy Games. Like, hey, the next League 2 came out. By the way, if you hook these electrodes up to your testicles every time someone calls you a dumbass for doing just nothing at all, it'll zap your balls. Yay, Riot, thank you. God, it's funny, I remember the good old days before computers when I grew up. It used to be nerds versus the jocks. Whoever thought the nerds would turn out to be the biggest assholes in the world? Just horrible jerks to each other. Yeah, I'm talking to you kids. You guys are the worst to each other ever. Like, we used to get bullied, shoved in lockers. Yeah, you let them run free and now they're ruling the internet going a bunch of pricks. Yeah, occasionally you gotta get thrown at a pool once in a while to put you in your place. This is not good, Cody. I'm not gonna survive this. Not getting enough XP here, and these brown monster man, the monkey men. Oh, maybe they ain't dying quick enough. This is how it ends. Yeah, but the trick is you gotta talk the whole time. No! I needed those beaties. These beady little beatos. God, I hate when I can't. Yeah, this run's gonna end poorly. I didn't play my cards close enough to my chest, and I still haven't beat that boss. Hey, I got food though. That's alright. I don't want to play this game. I mean, I can easily do a beat run by doing this, because I don't have any power-ups on. All you gotta do is that. Might's pretty good. Boop, boop. Armor's pretty good. You go full might. Cooldown's pretty awesome. Big area. You know, let's do that. Alright, Poe, now you're man. Now you're not such a coward. Look at this. Changes everything. Changes gosh darn everything. Hey, look at our luck. Magic wand. What? If I would have had that before. Power-ups are cheating. Power-ups are cheating. They make it too easy. Especially in the Mad Forest. Maximus Maximus. Dude, look at the damage. Well, I mean, you can't tell with the batch. You'll see it later. Don't worry about it. Why are you critiquing me? You guys are always critiquing. Bunch of critiquers. Ah, man, I kind of can't wait for VR chat tonight. I'm in the zone. By the way, watching a bunch of Survivor episode 41. I just paid the $10 because I'm like 10 seasons behind, so it's $1 a season. I could swing that. Paramount Plus. 41's pretty good. The good season. Man, they got this little spray. I don't know where she's from. I mean, she's from Canada, but she looks like maybe Filipino or something. But my God, she's stocky and beautiful. A little short, stocky broad. Holy Lord. And she's still in it. I'm rooting for her to win. I'm rooting for her to win. I'm telling you. Don't spoil it. Haven't seen it yet. It's funny because everyone thinks she's like weird and duplicitous, but I guess they didn't film it where you get to see that part of her because she seems chill and everyone's just, oh, she's smart, get her out, get her out. But then of course I guess she was smart, but she didn't get out, man. Never voted out. Ooh, duplicate me. More garlic, please. We're just plowing through this one. Sure, why not? There we go. Nah, I need all the bats. Ah, the difference. The difference a day makes. Yeah. Then there's this guy named Xander. One thing I didn't like about it, honestly, about the new Survivor, because it's CBS or whatever. A couple of them are getting kind of political during Tribal. I'm like, dude, don't. And it's like uncompatible. Like, it's uncombative politics. It's like, what were they saying? There are 2 black dudes and 2 black chicks. And then they're like, oh man, it'd be so cool if we made it to the end. And then they started saying how, I don't know, man. It was like, oh, it'd be diverse if we made it to the end. But I'm like, but that's not true. You're literally like saying the opposite of diversity. Diversity means many different, creeds and cultures make it to the end. But anyways, that being said, is like they started saying that stuff and then everyone just started agreeing. And I'm like, what? I thought we're at Tribal. You guys are supposed to be at each other's throats, not talking about like Black Lives Matter and all this stuff. Like time and a place. Not that I am against Black Lives Matter or any of that. I'm just saying time and a place. Like at Survivor, I just want to see personal hatred towards each other and personal love towards each other. And I like that that's what makes Survivor great, right? Is like you get these people and they're like, well, I don't like him because this is how he treats people and this and that. I don't want to hear a bunch of stuff about like racial equality and all that. I mean, like I said, time and a place. Separation of church and state. I'm being entertained. It's kind of like In a way, it's kind of like trash TV, right? It's like, it's as elevated as you get for a like a reality show, kind of like. And honestly, I do what I do like about like season 41 is they're starving him again, to the point where I noticed, like when it got through the month, I was looking at him lay down and everyone is just like skin and bones. I'm like, sweet. They don't give him rice anymore. So when they're on a tropical island, they have to pick coconuts and eat little crabs and tiny fish. They don't have that wonderful carbohydrate staple. And it was crazy because you saw it affect them. You could tell, like, if you watch like a season where they're not starving them and then like everyone's at their prime, like if you have a belly full of rice, you're doing pretty good during the competitions. But man, they were fizzling. Like some challenges, like one chick was so exhausted, she was supposed to be like towing the boat in, and she started swimming the wrong way, like towing, like tug of war with her, like they were all roped off to the, yeah, it was crazy. Because my favorite season, I don't know if it's 2 or 3, but it was the one where the guy burns his hands, and like they get starving so much that actually Probst had to come in and say, we gave you enough rice to last the whole thing with your whole where did it all go? The girl's hair started falling out. She was in the camera and she just runs her hand through her hair and just pulls out a clump from malnutrition. And then they tried to do a challenge, and that's why Jeff Probst had to show up at their camp, because she just fizzled. She was trying to lift the cup to fill up ocean water to dump into something, and she couldn't do it because she was too just malnourished and fatigued. And the desperation. That season was so good because the desperation when they went to go get food too. Oh my lord. Like the one guy was going out to get grasshoppers and he'd hand them to the girl and she could barely put it on their fishing hook. Like you just saw like defeat in her eyes. But for some reason she kept going. You could see the defeat, like the utter, I don't know, man. It was just crazy. So they're bringing that back. Like, obviously, dude, they started feeding the people like hogs. Half the time they went to go get food, I didn't even believe they needed it. They're like, oh, reward challenge. And they're like, yeah, you get a steak dinner. It was like, Probst, we just had a steak dinner last night. So, you know, this is getting frisky. I am not paying attention to what I'm grabbing. That's all right. We can slither on in here. Dude, I kind of like it better with the music all turbo. You gotta admit, turbo music, pretty sweet. Gonna make it bigger. We're gonna go big on garlic. This is how we get the job done. Ooh, definitely how we... No Penta, eh? No Nina, Penta, or the Santa Maria. I gotcha. There we go. Oh, dude, we're ripping through them. We fixed it. We fixed the problem of me being weak. Look at this. We're getting all the XP. Just barely, though. Pretty sure the game still wants to kill us. See, it's kind of like easy mode. You know what? Let's get Let's get a bird. Ah, this is so much easier when you can kill these big bats. All right, last Tecate of the night, and then we're to Coors Light. Got 18 of them in my refrigerator. I mean, you can stand still sometimes in this game, but honestly, if you're not slurping up the XP, you're not doing it. You're not playing right. It's like Risk of Rain. That timer keeps counting, the waves keep coming, they keep getting stronger. This is a big mantis. This is far too easy though, without... It's like playing on the green, and it's not playing on Monsoon when you put your power-ups on. Where are we at with stuff? Dude, we can get maxed out garlic if we get a heart. By the way, Cody, there's maxed out garlic now. You gotta get not the dark hearts for the whip, but the red hearts for the maxed out garlic. Yeah, it wasn't that good though. Like, having maxed out Bible is way better than maxed out garlic. Still. Like, garlic's just not... It fades quick. It gets holes in your defense matrix. Ooh, baby, we made it to the skellies, baby. My favorite part. Go tome for the wound. Yeah. It'll still make you feel like you walk through people when you really can't. If you combine it with the Bibles, like I got going, it's beautiful. Garlic and Bibles and Candelabra make it super big. I'm doing the pee-pee dance right now, Cody. I don't know if you checked. Look how big I'm making the garlic. I did evolve my wand. Never stops firing, baby. Evolve axes next. Yeah. See, I'm too good at this game with things, but if I don't have things, the game is literally impossible. Alright, we'll go whip. We're very strong. Should be done with axes, right? Oh, man. Dude, the dopamine. The gosh darn dopamine. I'm gonna get some Soul Eater now, baby. Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Dude, Tome is so good. There we go. Soul Eater, baby. Come into my soul. If you want to get the boy's soul, you gotta pay the troll toll. Something like that. I forget. Yes, I'm tipsy. All right. I got started. I can't. I have to drink while I watch Survivor because then I could cry more. And 41, season 41 had a wonderful moment. I've never seen, there's this 52-year-old lady and she just failed hard on this challenge. She was the first runner-up. She couldn't do the first thing to get her team. And I've never seen such genuine, like, feelings of embarrassment and defeat ever on the show. And I've watched tons of seasons. And she wandered back and everyone thought she got hurt. She fell to her knees just weeping and saying she was sorry. And I was like, oh my God. Then everyone ran out and like, dude, don't worry about it. It was a reward challenge. But she had lost a lot. Like, she had lost a lot, man. And it sucks, man. You go on Survivor and you can't complete a challenge. You just don't have, you just can't do it no matter, but she never gave up. She'd always try it. She'd always try and do it. She's good. She'd never give up. Made me sad though. Dude, this is nutballs. Look at us go. Yeah, I got a evolved axes. Look at this. They take forever to start up. Now we good, dog. Dude, I already got like how many elite? I got 3 elite items before 15 minutes. Look at me go. I may or may not be the best player to ever play this game. No one stands a chance. We're so ahead of the curve. What else can I convert? I can't convert the bird. Convert the whip though. Just need hollow heart. I don't even think we need it though. Like I said, this is why I play the game without anything. I play with max XP on. No damage items or anything, and then like max treasure looting. And max luck. And that's a really good challenge. They barely can do this. And then you gotta play as Poe always because he has 30% less health. He's man moding it. I made it man mode. Can't play like that, you know, that's fine. You're gonna use your what's his name? Guy who shoots 2 knives? I don't think so. All right. Well, I was drinking beer and I wasn't paying attention to the screen. Oh, old Boney. Old Boney. I'm going to hop on VR chat. We're going to call that good for runs. What, how much did I do? 33. If I would have completed a run, I would have been done. Anyways, if you like that, you YouTubers, like and subscribe. Just kidding. Just leave a comment. Don't like and subscribe. And I'll do more of these. Anyways, catch you soon. And if I start out a little more, not so 3 sheets in the wind, it might actually be good.